When I was just a boy in school, I always loved to play the fool. They said it was a childish game, but now I've grown, I'm just the same. That's why when I'm walking out, people always hop and shout, "Fun time Frankie! Fun time Frankie! Fun time Frankie! Fun time Frankie! Ooh, fun time Frankie! 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 I'm feeling fine in a frivolous frame of mind. It's fun time!
What a crowd! Easy. Thank you very much. First time I've seen you since Christmas, so Happy New Year and all that. And Christmas all right? Yeah, it's all right. I had a bit of a double blow at Christmas, which is always good. Someone bought me the new Steps CD, and I just got into them, and they split up. Have you heard the new? If you haven't heard the Steps CD, it's called Get It. It's fantastic. What's brilliant about it? You play it all the way through, right? And it works a bit like one of those CD cleaners. Because after you've played it, all your other CDs sound much better. Anyway, look, there's been a lot of fuss about the closing stages of Pop Idol, you know. But my favourite episodes were early on in the series, when people stood in that audition room in front of the judges and had to just go for it. Next.
Oh, baby, baby, how was I supposed to know something wasn't right here?
Yes, well, I agree with you on one count. Something wasn't right here. Nikki. Well, Britney, first of all, I think it's pretty obvious that that song's not right for you. Yes. I mean, how do you think you did?
Well, maybe if I do it a little bit more like this, okay? Just watch, okay? Oh, baby, baby, how was I supposed to know something wasn't right here? Oh, baby, baby, I shouldn't have.
I don't think that would have helped.
You see, I'd do anything to become a pop idol. I would do anything.
Neil?
Well, if you told me to, I would do that. Yeah, I'll...
No, I was talking to Neil.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
You know, I've been a DJ for 15 years, and people always come up to me and they say, "Foxy, one thing the world does not need is another Debbie Gibson." Heat. I'm sorry, love. You ain't never going to be a pop idol. Somebody's already tried that. The thing is, Broccoli.
It's Britney.
I don't care what part of France you're from. The thing is, you're just not cool. You're kitsch.
Kitsch? Listen, my boyfriend's from NSYNC, okay? I'm not kitsch.
Yeah, well, maybe they should call him Kitsch and Sink. Kitsch and Sink. Anyway, I'm sorry, dear. You're just not what we're looking for.
No, if I do it like this, just wait, just 1 second. Watch this. Watch this. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. Don't you? Is that okay? You know what? Fine. This show is just cheap and tacky, okay? I'll find a way of becoming famous that has a lot more credibility than this, okay? My loneliness is killing me. And I still believe when I'm not with you, I lose my mind.
Oh, Fantastic. But she made it in the end. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Britney Spears. I didn't get a cheer like that.
Your crowd's very nice.
They're nice, and aren't they close?
Yeah, they are. It's very intimate, though. I like this. This is very cool.
Yeah, I like that as well. Yeah. They're on top of you. So, well done in the sketch.
Well, thank you. I just watched it. It was very funny. You were funny yourself.
Oh, thanks very much. I mean, you wouldn't have got any of it, presumably, because you don't watch pop idols, but...
we have something similar to that in the States, though.
OK.
Yeah, something very similar.
And you must have done a few auditions in your time,
Oh,
have you?
yes, a lot of auditions. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did it bring back any horrible memories?
It's just that feeling of right before you walk in, you know, you're really, really nervous, and of course, everyone just staring at you. You know, it's very nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
So.
You started out as a child star, didn't you? Now, is there a danger when you're a child star that you can't help but notice the fact that you're kind of important because people respond to you in a certain way, and that can kind of spoil your character early on? Did you ever catch yourself getting a bit nasty?
You know what? I have a group of people around me that I've been with for a really long time, and they keep me in my place. You know, if I ever pull a little diva here or a little diva there, they bring me right back down.
Do you know I haven't pulled a little diva for years? But you never know, maybe tonight. So, you did little concerts, didn't you, in the bathroom, I understand?
Always.
For company
I was
time?
always performing, always singing, even at recess at school. I had my little friends who were doing routines, yeah.
What is recess? Because we're going to have problems tonight, aren't we? Because apart from the fact we come from different countries, also the fact there's an age gap of nearly 52 years between us. And also, I come from a part of England called Birmingham, which you may not have heard of, so already our accents are going to be. So let's be in this together on a communication front. Okay. What is recess?
Recess is where it's the time of the day when you're at school where you go out on the playground and you play.
Oh, playtime.
Playtime.
Yeah.
Playtime. We call it recess.
Okay. I like playtime better.
Okay. Yes, it's the simplicity of playtime, isn't it?
Oh, so you'd go out into the playground and start performing? Me too. We've got a clip of you, anyway, on a thing called Star Search, which is a kind of a pop idols, I suppose. But so this is Britney, age 9, on Star Search.
Oh, God.
Wow. But that's a big voice for a small child, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. I was always singing, so...
Yeah, but usually, you know, when you see kids, and you see cute little kids at talent shows, and they come on and say, I want to be like you, and everyone's like, they're so cute, but you come on and go, whoa! There's a slight element of Exorcist about it. I mean,
Don't say that!
In a nice way, obviously. So you mentioned the diva thing. Now, you probably won't be aware of this, but in the British press, there's been quite a lot in the last year or so about big American stars, particularly American female stars, coming to England and being very diva-ish. I mean,
Really?
I don't want to name names, but Mariah, J-Lo, Whitney. And yeah, and people turning up and saying we want 78 dressing rooms and 2 horses and a house.
Maybe their entourage is bigger than mine. I don't carry that many people with me.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I have a lot of people, but not that many people.
So how many do you... You're on a little European kind of promotional tour at the moment. How many people are in the Britney posse?
I think I have like 20 people. Yeah, 20 or 30. So.
You haven't counted them recently?
No, something like that.
Because when they said we can get Britney Spears on the show, obviously I was very pleased, but I thought, oh man, she's going to make this demand and that demand. And then when I met some of your people, we said, and they said, if you get us some bottles of water, that'll be good.
I don't require shower that much. I really don't.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah. Water's good. That's it.
Well, this is all you're getting tonight. So one thing about the level that you're at, it must be quite easy to let people do everything for you and live in a kind of a... It's kind of cosy, isn't it, stardom? If those 30 people said, look, we're just taking a day off, we'll see you tomorrow, would you just stand looking out the window and think, I don't know how to get on a bus or buy a...
No, I would be fine. I would be totally fine. I'm the type of person, like, I have my assistant and they do my stuff for me, but I still do a lot of stuff on my own, like making a lot of my phone calls. And there's a lot of times where, like, if I'm in LA or something, if I just want to go out, I get in my car and I just go, because I'm the type of person I have to, you know, be grounded and keep those kind of people around me, you know what I mean, to keep me that way. Like my friends from back home that I've always been with since I was a little girl. You know, I have to, you know, yeah.
Yeah. What do you drive?
Mercedes.
Right. One thing I like about... I mean, I have celebrity in a kind of a small way. And one thing I like best about it is that you get free things.
Oh, yeah.
What's... Isn't it?
That is the good thing.
It is. Doesn't matter how much money you've got, does it? There's nothing like a freebie.
Oh, hell yes, definitely.
Yeah. I think the best I ever had, I got tickets for the World Cup final at soccer in France. I was very excited about that. What's your best ever freebie, would you say?
Probably the clothes. Yeah, like, you know, when I go places, they're like, here, take this from Versace, and the dresses from... And it's so weird because when I was poor and I didn't have any money, nobody gave me anything, and then now... It's like here, and I'm like, what? It doesn't make any sense. But it's very cool. I'm embracing it.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Yeah. But what? It's a one thing. Has anyone ever given you, I don't know, a car or anything like that?
A car? Actually, yes. Someone has given me a car.
What was that?
It was a Porsche.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. That's my Mercedes is in my house in Louisiana, but the Porsche is in LA.
Yeah.
So, Los Angeles.
You want in LA? You want a Porsche?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was... Did they just kind of phone up your agent and say, wondered if Britney would like a Porsche?
I don't know how it came about.
It just turned up one day.
Some people called, and called my security guard because he knows all the stuff about cars and the cars business. Yeah. So he hooked it up for me, and he was like, would you like a Porsche? I was like, hell yeah. So.
Who's going to say no?
Yeah, I know, right? So.
It's fantastic. You know, you've earned it. You've worked hard all these years. Drive that Porsche, girl. Girl.
I do. I drive it really fast.
Yeah, go, girl. Let's go a bit opera for a moment. Don't know why I'm doing that. That's more Backstreet Boys, isn't it? Now, you have a new single out called Overprotected. And what the highlight of the new single for me, and I've studied your work in some detail over the years, the highlight is the way you say me.
The way I say me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When it kind of comes out, my. Now, it's...
This is very good,
Thank
I must
you.
say. That was
Thank
a
you
very
very
good
much.
impression.
Anyway, let's have a look. This is Britney's Overprotected.
I don't need nobody telling me just what I wanna, what I want, what I'm gonna do about my destiny. I say no. Nobody's telling me just what I wanna do. I'm so fed up with people telling me to be someone else but me.
I love that. If only you were called May, it would be perfect. I'll tell you my favourite Britney... I have my favourite Britney noise on tape. This is the one. This for me is... You know, there are special moments in rock and roll music. This is one of them.
Okay. You like that, huh?
I think that's amongst your best work. It's slightly feline, isn't it? Speaking of the feline front, you know on Slave For You?
Yeah, Slave For
You. Yeah, Slave For You. Yeah. When you go... Now, I thought you were saying kitty kitty.
You know what? It's funny. A lot of people thought that as well. I'm saying get it, you know?
Yeah. It really sounds like kitty kitty to me. You could put together a whole montage of Britney calling in her cat. There's the cat in the street. This is how I fill my days at home. I'll be back in a moment with Britney Spears. Welcome back. Now, you are quite a religious person. Because I read that you keep a kind of a prayer journal. Now, what is that exactly? Because I haven't heard of that concept before.
It's just, sometimes, like, if I'm really, really tired and I start saying my prayers, usually I'll fall asleep if I just, say them out loud. So I made a conscious effort to have a journal so I could write into them every night and just write them down so I wouldn't fall asleep. So that's how I started writing in my journal.
Well, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So you've got them all as well. How long have you kept that?
For like 3 or 4 years now.
And you remember to fill it in every night?
Yeah. I do it every night before I go to bed.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah? I do think it's brilliant because there's been a... I know you're bored of hearing about this, but you made a statement a few years ago about the fact that you thought people should stay a virgin until they get married. Which some people... I think it was really... It's very unusual.
I honestly wish I wouldn't have ever brought that up. Because now it's like everyone always asks, oh,
Yeah, I can understand that, but I'm sorry that you regret it, really, because I think it was kind of a really ballsy thing for you to say. Even if you didn't mean to say it. It's kind of you stating your individual view and not being worried about peer pressure or what pop stars are supposed to do.
Right. Well, thanks.
I think it's kind of admirable. If there might be one person, male or female, somewhere, teenager, who would have just had sex one night because they feel that they ought to, who might think, well, hold on a minute, you don't have to. If Britney Spears doesn't, why should I?
Right.
You could have saved unwanted pregnancies, street crime,
Well, thanks.
maybe the world.
I don't know about that. But no, it was just something that I was asked in an interview one day, and I was like, and I just told them, and then boom, the world's talking about it.
You're really waiting for me to change the subject now.
Yes.
But I do. I just wanted to make the point that I think it was kind of a brave thing to do, and I don't think you should regret it. I think it was, in a way, quite an important stance.
Well, thank you.
Hey,
Thank you.
that's my view.
Well, thanks.
And I've been trying it myself for about 3 weeks.
Oh, you have?
And I must say it's starting to drag a little. Now, your first video, that's how everyone kind of got to know you in the UK. You did Baby One More Time, when you dressed as a schoolgirl, which was your idea, apparently. Have you seen these? These are what they call motion cards. And they're kind of, I don't know if we can
I've
get
never
this
seen
on.
that before.
Isn't that brilliant? Look,
That's kind of cool.
You just kind of tweak that a bit, and Britney does that dance. That's one of my favourite things. Do you ever... Not in the whole world, just in my collection. Do you already know things like Baby One More Time, have you a bit fed up of singing it?
You know what? Actually, on the last 2 tours that I've done, we've remixed the song, so it's not the exact version that you hear on the radio.
Yeah.
So it will be, more appealing for me to sing.
Yeah.
So.
There's a TV series, or there was a TV series in the UK called Pop Stars. And there was a version of Baby One More Time
I'm
on
scared.
that by one of the contestants, a guy called Darius, who actually has gone on to do quite well since. But I thought you might want... I'm guessing you haven't seen this before.
I haven't seen it.
It's a novel arrangement.
Okay.
So this is Darius singing
Okay.
Baby One More Time.
Okay.
My loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign, hit me, baby, one more time, baby. hit me one more time.
He definitely had his own thing going on. I definitely felt that.
Yeah, he had his own thing going on. Yeah. Perhaps the only person on the planet with that thing going on. But that became, I mean, as you see when I started talking about it, the audience started laughing straight away. It's a bit of a cult classic now.
That's funny. It's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Now, I've got a quote here.
Oh, goodness.
This is you talking about older Britney fans, right? I have to say, the older fans are creepy.
No.
Don't try and make me feel better. The 40-year-olds, people are in your face too much. My mum always tells me not to concern myself with them.
No. They took what I said way out of context. I didn't use those exact words when I said that at all. No, seriously.
You're not just trying to make me feel better.
No, I'm not. I'm being for real.
Okay.
Seriously. Yeah.
So what did you really say? Older fans, I hate them.
No. Actually, the interview person, they were with me that day when this older man and his two younger kids were there. And he was really in my face, and he brought it up. He was like, I saw how creepy the guy was. And I was like, yeah, he was a bit creepy, but not all of them are like that.
No.
Yeah.
Well, the last thing you want is some old guy being in your face.
Right.
Got a picture of you at a party. That's Mick Jagger. You look like you're having a great time with Mick Jagger. That is saying so much. Please leave me alone.
He was very nice. He was cool.
Oh, you're so nice, Britney.
No, he was really nice.
Come on,
cool.
be the bad girl just for one night.
Oh, God.
That's not what I meant. Sorry.
It's okay.
I don't talk to many 20-year-old girls anymore. If I do, it's just a short series of commands.
You're bad.
So, you made a movie called Crossroads. And I went to see it, actually.
You did?
Yeah. And I have to say, I did like it. I was kind of thinking, oh, no, I've got to face Britney and it's going to be terrible and I'm going to have to lie about it. Right? You know what I mean, though? If I hadn't have liked it, it would have been a bit awkward and maybe I just wouldn't have mentioned it. I'd have said, I saw your film Crossroads anyway.
I would have liked it if you would have done that. Just
no, that would have just been impolite.
Yeah.
It's a teen movie, isn't it?
Yes, it is a teen movie.
And I figured it's kind of a girls' movie.
Yeah, it's definitely a girl teen movie, yeah.
Yeah, but you do also walk around in your underwear, so that'll bring the boys in. Well, that's what,
Yeah, well, that wasn't the initiative. I really wanted to do a teen movie that girls could go and watch and just, afterwards just feel really close to their girlfriends and just be touched by it in some way. And it's a teen movie, but it's also a teen movie that deals with a lot of teen issues that teenagers go through right now. And the whole generalization and moral of the whole movie is that at the end of the day, we all have our problems, but as long as you have your friends that you can talk to it about, that's what matters.
That's so true.
Yeah.
It's a little bit American, but it's so true. Because in England, we're not able to express ourselves like that. We kind of think, we've got friends, but we don't want them to think we like them too much.
Why?
Because Americans are much more easy about talking about their feelings and things. When they say, I had a dream and I wanted to be a big star.
Here, everyone seems very open like that, though. They seem very, like they would talk. They're very, open about how they feel. Definitely.
Yeah. Are they?
Yeah.
To you?
More so here than I think America.
Really?
I think. I probably shouldn't say that. But
no, that's. It must be terrible worrying about everything you say, like every tiny thing.
No.
Okay. Anyway, we got a trailer of the film.
Okay. Cool.
So this is Britney's film Crossroads.
Lucy, baby, we're going to be late. Just ironed it for you. Kit. Excuse me.
Dad, customer!
And Mimi.
Let's do this thing.
They're the best of friends. Growing up.
Why are you stopping?
Henry, this isn't how I hoped it would be.
It's weird, because this is exactly how I hoped it would be.
There's a scene where you dance in kind of Y fronts.
And what?
In like pink.
Yeah.
Boys'
like
pants, really.
they're like granny panties almost. Like
What are they?
they're like underwear, but they're a little bit bigger than like skimpy underwear.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. What do you call them? Granny panties?
I said granny panties.
Yeah, well, they're
Yeah.
they're kind of like granny panties.
Yeah.
Where does that come from, granny panties?
Like they're underwear like when you're younger, and they're
yeah.
not like little bikini underwears. And I've just always called those kind of big underwear granny panties.
That's great.
Yeah.
I'm up for that.
Yeah.
So, when I saw that scene of you dancing in the pants, I felt, to be honest, slightly plagiarised. Because I've built a reputation in this country on dancing in my pants.
Oh, you have?
I'm presuming it was some kind of homage. This is me dancing in my pants.
Oh my God!
I think that's plenty of that.
I'm impressed. That was very good.
That is British comedy, Britney. You can keep your Friends and your Seinfeld. That's what we like. We like skinny guys dancing in their grainy panties. Oh, I'm so happy. Now, I feel that I have to mention the fact that you've got a very famous boyfriend. Because it's a fantastic story. If you wanted to write a story, a romantic showbiz story, you and Justin Timberlake would be a very good model, I think, because this is a guy. He's in a very successful boy band. In case you don't know, he's in NSYNC, which is a mega American boy band. But also, when you were a child star, he was a child star as well, and you actually performed together.
Yeah, when we were younger, I knew him on the Mickey Mouse Club. We did that show for like 2 years, and we weren't like boyfriend and girlfriend there, but we really liked each other.
Right. Watch this. How old were you then?
I was 12 and 13.
Yeah.
Like he was 13, I was 12.
Right. But did you keep in touch, or did you kind of drift away and then meet up years later?
We kind of kept in touch at the very beginning, but then after like 3 years, we stopped talking. And then we saw each other again at, he was doing promotional stuff for NSYNC, and it was at a radio show.
Yeah.
And he came backstage, and I was there. And then he knocked on my door, and then we saw each other, and ever since then, we've been going out, so.
Was one of those moments when the door opened, it kind of all happened?
Yeah,
Did
all
you
over
really?
again. It's like, yeah, it's like that feeling like when you're with someone and you're like, I don't know how to explain it. And you get butterflies in your stomach.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Well, you can't explain it.
Yeah.
It's love, for goodness sake.
Yeah.
I don't remember personally, but that's great. I read that at one occasion he spelt out your name in rose petals.
For my birthday.
Yeah,
he
that's
did that.
beautiful.
Yeah, that was sweet. Very sweet.
I also read that he gave you a portrait of himself in leopard skin boxer shorts for your birthday.
No, he didn't do that.
That's not true.
No, he did not do that.
You know, I kind of like that story better.
Maybe I'll stick to that
Yeah.
story.
You know, I've had these specially made to commemorate. Is part of the attraction of Justin, I mean, he's a good-looking guy. We've got a picture of Justin, haven't we? He's a good-looking guy. He's got a lot of hair in that picture. he's had it cut short now, hasn't he?
Yeah.
But-
That's the longest it's probably ever been.
What's your view on it? Do you like it short, or do you like that?
I like it long so I can twist his hair.
Yeah. Well, you did a great twisting job on that. God, you must have been all night twisting that hair. Is part of the attraction, do you think, that you knew Justin before you were a big star?
Oh, I don't know.
Just,
I think, anyway, like, even if this wouldn't have happened to us, I think our paths would have crossed anyway, and we would have met. Yeah, I think it's just meant to be.
you believe in fate?
Yeah.
Right. And the other thing that interests a lot of people in England, I think, is that you were supposedly quite friendly with Prince William, but it was just Prince William?
Yeah, but what do
you remember
mean?
him?
Yeah, but I was quite friendly with him.
Oh, I don't mean he was a boyfriend, but you kind of exchanged emails or something?
Yeah, it was just like way blown out of proportion. We exchanged emails for a little bit, and he was supposed to come and see me somewhere, but it didn't work out, so that was it. So.
What?
And then everybody's like, "Oh, she met him," and nothing like that happened.
You were blown out by Prince William. That's terrible.
No, he's a busy guy.
Oh, what does he do with his time? He does nothing. I suppose he was fox hunting, was he?
I don't know.
You want to go with the brother? He's much more fun. Yeah, look, this is what you like, Britney. Come on.
Oh my gosh.
Well, look, it's been great talking to you.
It's been great talking to you too.
And thanks for being such a good sport and doing the sketch and everything. We appreciate it. I hope Overprotected is a big hit.
Me too.
And I hope the film's a big hit. And just keep doing what you keep doing. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Britney Spears. So tell me, Britney, have you had any good gossip just lately?
They say we're young and we don't know, won't find out until we grow.
Well, I don't know why that is true, 'cause you got me and baby, I got you. Babe, I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got flowers in the spring. I got you. You wear my ring.
When I'm sad, you're a clown, and I get scared, you're always around. And when they say your hair's too long, but I don't care, with you I can't go wrong.
Then put your little hand in mine. There ain't no hill or mountain we can't climb.
Babe,
I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you to hold my hand.
I got you to understand.
I got you to walk with me.
I got you to talk to me.
I got you to kiss goodnight.
And I got you to hold me tight.
I got you and I won't let go.
And I got you who loves me so, yeah.
I got